Hey guys, I'm Agua, and to start this Let's Play off, I'm going to be doing a bit of a thank you thing. Now, I want to first start off with thanking the person who probably got me into Let's Plays, and that's Chugga Conroy. I guess I should say that when I first started looking at YouTube ever, it was during this time in my life when I was really depressed, I was really alone, I was really scared. And then I saw these Let's Plays, I think it was Coliseum that he was doing, and Coliseum was always one of my favorite Pokemon spin-off games. So I decided to watch it, and the more and more I thought about Let's Plays, it's literally just taking time out of your day and yelling at a screen, basically. Making other people happy and making them laugh, and to me that is the best thing ever. And I went, okay, I want to do that, I want to be happy and do that, because making other people happy makes me happy, and, you know, just the whole idea of Let's Plays makes me happy. So, yeah, huge thanks to Chugga Conroy for just being so happy, because that really just made me happy in a time that I wasn't happy. Okay, so before I start crying, I'm gonna move on and say big thanks to One Asian One Cracker. Okay, I know this one's gonna sound kind of strange, but they're kind of the guys that gave me the confidence to start doing Let's Plays. Because, I mean, I was like 14. I didn't know anybody else in the community of YouTube who was around my age. And then I saw their channel. These guys are high school students like myself. So, you know, just their being high school students made me get more confident, and they're also awesome guys. They're hilarious. I love their channel. You guys should check it out. I need to talk to them more, actually. They're really cool. So yeah, you guys should totally check that channel out. If you don't already check them out, you should check them out, because they're so cool. And finally, a huge thanks to anyone who even watches this video. A huge thanks to anyone who just hits the subscribe button. Because, I mean, it's pretty much just like saying, hey, I really like this content. I want to see more. Click. I mean, that's so awesome to me. And just a huge thanks to anyone who's just starting out like I am. Because it is kind of scary. I mean, I've redone this recording hundreds and hundreds of times because I see one mess up and I go, no, that's not right. So after a while, I just have, I mean, you really have to go in thinking that, okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, everyone knows it's your first time. A huge thanks to my musicians as well who are starting out, because as a musician myself, I really find it kind of comforting to see other people who are just starting out. I feel like if you have that community, everything gets better. So I'm hoping to make friends with you guys, make friends with my fans, if I have any. And before this gets too sappy, let's go on with the game, and I'm gonna jump cut to Skyrim. Hey everybody, now that we've got that little sappy thing over with, let's start Skyrim. This is a great game. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite games, not the most favorite game. Also, I've modded it to where it has a different opening theme. I think that's the second time I've played a Lindsay Sterling song in this video. Please don't sue me. I swear I love you. Okay, so let's just get this all started off and start a new game. It's probably... I recorded my opening about 30 times. I think this is the third time I've tried recording this. Did the game just pause? Did the game just pause? Come on. Well, might as well read this text. As the scrolls have foretold of black wings in the cold, that when brothers wage war come unfurled, Alduin, bane of kings, ancient shadow unbound, with a hunger to swallow the world. Well, that was rhyming for a moment, and then it stopped. Bethesda Game Studios. Bethesda's an awesome studio, and I've said check them out enough, but check them out. And I welcome you to our quest on... Come on. I actually want to say it. The Elder Scrolls V... Skyrim! Finally! I've been waiting to say that! So we have, I like calling this guy Mr. Exposition, and you're about to see why.
You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Thief?
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants. We're all brothers and sisters.
So we're talking about an
in
empire.
now.
We're talking about
Shut up
Stormcloak,
back there.
which I guess is another
What's
way
wrong
of
with
saying
him?
a revolution.
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Okay, true High King. We're dealing with a revolution here.
You're the leader of the rebellion.
Yep, leader of the rebellion. Guy just said it. Low-Kier just said it, which, by the way,
Where are they taking
if I
us?
had a name, if I was a dude
don't
and I had to
know
pick
where
my
we're
name,
going.
I would totally be
Let's
Low-Kier.
salvage
I mean, I wouldn't be it in
No,
this
this can't be
game, per se,
happening.
but
This isn't happening.
Low-Kier's a cool name. You gotta admit it.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Also, their feet
Why do you
are
care?
clipping together.
A Nord's
Is this
last
like
gods.
some sort of strange Skyrim thing? Ah, yes, I should say Skyrim actually takes place
I'm
in a
from
country
Rorschach.
called Skyrim, in
General
a
Tullius,
continent
sir.
called
The headsman is
Tamriel,
waiting.
on a world called
Good,
Nern,
let's get this over
in a
with.
plane called Mundus.
Sure,
This
come on,
game
come
really
on.
likes
Get her.
naming things.
Akatosh,
There's a name for
Divines,
everything, I'm sure.
Please help me.
Now here just mentioned a bunch of gods. If you played any game, you know there are like
Look at him.
tons of them.
General Tullius, the
Also,
military
you see
governor.
that lady with the
And
like
it looks like
goldenish
the Balmor
skin
are
in
with
the
them.
background on the horse? I
Damn
want to
elves.
kill her.
I bet
I
they had
want
something
to
to do
kill
with
her
this.
so bad. I hate her guts so much. I hate her.
This
You'll
is
see why
handy.
later. Also,
I used
I
to
have
be
a
sweet on
Skype
the
message.
curve from here.
Thank the Lord for Do Not
Wonder
Disturb.
if Elod is still making that mead with juniper berries.
Interesting little tidbit actually. He goes from
When I
being
was
sweet
a
on a
boy,
girl to mentioning
Imperial
Velod.
walls
Velod
and
is not a girl.
towers
Velod is
used
a
to make
dude.
me feel so sick.
So, Raylouf, you really need to work on your presentation because that could totally confuse some people. Then again, you never know. I mean, this is Skyrim. Want to watch the soldiers? Just kind of a thing. This place looks really run down. Like, look at
Why
that.
are we stopping?
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line.
You know, I thought they only said that on train stations and not horse carts. But, whatever.
Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
Another interesting tidbit. When I first played this game, I always thought he said guards, because I didn't have the annotations or subtitles on, and I just couldn't understand his accent so much, which I'm gonna have an accent counter. There's going to be a counter for every time I didn't understand someone's accent, and that's... I guess I get to put one up when I go into editing.
Jarl of Windhelm.
Jarl is another word
has
for,
been
like,
an honor,
mayor, I guess you
Jarl
could say.
Ulfric.
Except it's more like over a province, so maybe like a senator, but with more power. That was Mr. Exposition number 1. His name is Rayloff.
of Rorikstead.
That is Low-Kier,
No, I'm not a
and
rebel.
this
You
is
can't
the
do
moment
this.
in the game where I went, this is brutal.
You're not gonna kill
This
me.
is a dark
Watch it.
world. Because
Anyone
he dies by getting shot in the foot.
Wait. You there. Step forward.
Also, that looks really painful. So now we're being told to step forward, and
Who are you?
character creation! Okay, I'm going to cut because I take forever to create a character, so... Hey! I'm back, and so now we have this character, and... Okay, press R and you name the character. Which, by the way, why do I have to name her? I mean, I know it's... So, normally I would name them after something that, you know, would fit the culture, like Bretons or French Celtic thing, but I'm lazy, I'm just gonna name her Agua.
You from Daggerfall, Breton? Fleeing from some court intrigue?
Rather interesting that he says court intrigue.
Captain,
That kind of gives us a
what
peek
should
into
we do?
Breton, or
She's not on
Breton
the list.
culture, Daggerfall.
Forget
Just
the
a little
list.
peek,
She
because-
goes to the block.
By your orders.
You know, wow, you have to
I'm sorry.
flee from court
Would
intrigue.
make sure you remain so attuned to high roll. Follow the
And
captain.
we're still gonna get executed, even though we weren't on the list and technically haven't done anything bad. Oh well. Connie's online. Or at least that's what my thing is saying. I'm not sure if it's actually going to pop in the recording, but Connie's online.
Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like her voice to murder his king and usurp his throne.
Autocrats.
You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was it?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites. As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Kind of an interesting thing that she would say 8, and then he would specifically emphasize the love of Talos. That could be something to get into if we survive this ordeal. And I'm gonna look away. I'm really squeamish, but I play video games. Yeah, smart combination, right? Also, who's that dude in the corner? Okay, that reminds me of the guy who, like, played Thor.
You Imperial
Like,
bastards!
a lot of people say Raluf reminds me of the guy who plays Thor, but nah, random guy standing next to you in the execution. Totally Thor.
As he was in life.
Next, the
And it's our turn. This is the beginning of the game.
Here it is again.
Also, that really wasn't a nice noise.
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Dude, turn around. Like,
What do you
dude,
see?
turn around.